You know what I'm saying? You come in, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Mom's gonna be knocked out anyway. Moms don't never know what I got going on anyway. You know what I'm saying? Even if you gotta climb through the window, you know what I'm saying? Cause you can climb through the window. So we chilling one night and cuz like, man, cuz I know where they keep their money and everything around Christmas time. You know what I'm saying? They keep it in a little basket. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have at least $1,500, $2,000 in there, cuz. You know what I'm saying? They do their shopping and stuff with. He was like, man, we need to go get that, cuz. When I go get my clothes, he was like, man, we need to go get that money too. I was like, man, that what's up, cuz? We can do that. You know what I'm saying? This really finna be my first burglary. This is my first heist. I said, yeah, we can do that, cuz. You know what I'm saying? I'm with that. So we go get one more other person, right? We go get one other person. You know what I'm saying? And I got you. I got some stories about this other person. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, commercial break me, please, because I know he probably watching this. So I'm gonna address this as we go. His first name start with a D, his last name end with an S, just so you'll know I'm talking about you. So I'm at work. Commercial break me. I'm at work. This about 2 years ago before I moved to Dallas, Texas, right? I went and got a job just after I got out of the 2-year relationship with my cousin. And I know a lot of people say, did he just say he was in a 2-year relationship with my cousin? Yeah, she had 5 children too. And if you want to hear that story, say in the comment section, I want to hear the 2-year relationship with your cousin. And it's in this book right here. So if you ain't got the book, I need you to go get the book. And for everybody who read the book, this is her at the bottom of the page right here. And I got both books on sale right now. You can get both books for $25. Go to jtb3.org. And I need everybody to do me a favor. If you ain't following me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram. BAKERIII. Or go follow me on Snapchat. JOETTT Baker. And I respond back on Snapchat more than I respond on anything else. So look, hold on. So look, check this out. In the 2-year relationship I was in with my cousin, I know y'all probably want to hear that story. But look, check this out. Let me just get back to cuz. If you want to hear that story, let me know. So cuz done put me on to this lick, right? He done put me on to this lick. I'm like, this so we can go do that. Cuz. So we go get this other dude. Now I'm gonna tell you that story. You gotta get this. I'm at work about 2 years ago, right? At this point, I had jumped back in the streets. For everybody who been wondering, I had jumped back in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I was dealing with that dog food for a certain amount of time. So as I'm dealing with that food, right? You know what I'm saying? Word done kind of spread it in the town. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to keep that on the hush hush. I don't even really want nobody in the business. And one of my homeboys that I was dealing with, he just so happened he want to pull up with this dude. So this dude, when I done got out of the game, I done got out of the streets. You know what I'm saying? I probably was on the end for about 6 months. It was something that I had to go through. Because see, sometimes when the Most High pull you out of something, sometimes when you still dealing with it within you, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to touch that stove just to see how hot it is for you to realize, you know what, I don't want to deal with that. So I'm thankful for the grace and the mercy and the patience of the Most High when he realized that his child is dealing with something and he like, you know what, I'm going to give enough grace and enough mercy just to let you touch it for you to realize that ain't you no more and that ain't what you want to do. And not only that, it's something that you don't even have to do. So that's what happened. So I go get this job, right? And a couple of months before I went and got this job, this same dude had been asking my mama, telling my mama he wanted to holler at me because he had been going through something spiritually. He had started detaching himself away from the people that we was growing up with, just like me. He had started removing himself and he was trying to gain a better understanding and a better relationship with the Most High. But when he found out that I was in the street, the first thing that he went in holler was, I told y'all he hadn't changed his life. He run around telling everybody in the workplace that I got something going on. And this dude pulled up on me one day. And when the dude pulled up on me, he started spilling the beans. And get what? I had to go off in the workplace that day. But if you want to hear that story, say, I want to hear the story. I want to hear the story about the dudes you had to straighten at the workplace. But look, check this out, back to the story. So my cousin tell me about this leak. We go get this other dude. We plan it out. We walk all the way to these people's house, which was about 30 to 45 minute walk. But as a kid, listen, you love walking. You walk everywhere. You ride your bike everywhere. You walk everywhere. These kids nowadays, they don't want to walk nowhere. They don't want to ride the bike nowhere. Only thing they want to do is play the game and get fed. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to do nothing. So look, check this out. So we walk all the way out here to this house. When we get to the house is humongous. We standing off to the side. He done told us that the back door is normally unlocked. So when we check the door is locked. So now we trying to figure out exactly how we finna get in his house. And while we trying to figure it out, my cousin pick up a rock, bust out the window. When he bust out the window, you know what I'm saying, the house was so big and you know what I'm saying, it's got so much space around it. Surely nobody can't hear that he just busted out the window out here. So he when he bust out the window, he hit the latch. He hit the, soon as he hit it, he jump in. When he jump in, he tell him, come on, cuz. You know what I'm saying? At this point, you know what I'm saying? It's go time. You know what I'm saying? It's TTG. So at that point, when I jump in the window, the other dude, he's standing out. I'm gonna just sit out here and watch. I'm gonna sit out here and watch. So he's sitting out there watching. Me and Cuz run up the steps. When we get to the steps, soon we get around the corner, he goes straight to the basket. Exactly like what he said. He grabbed the money out of the basket. So I ain't even get all the way in the room. We ain't got to search nothing. We go, come on, Cuz. He run right back. Now, wait a minute, hold on, Cuz. I ain't a veteran at this yet. I'm not a robber at this point. Like, this is my first experience. You know what I'm saying? You planted the seed for me to turn into a robber. But I know for a fact, you know what I'm saying, you weren't supposed to just grab that and go right by me and not let me see what you done grabbed. Because had it been the shoe on the other foot, which turned out later on in life, that's the move I would have pulled when I wasn't finna split the money even. Hold on, now, wait a minute, Cuz. What you just get, Cuz? Hey, come on, Cuz. No, Cuz, I seen you walk out of stores moving fast like that because you didn't want them folks to see what you had. You need to time out, Cuz. What we get, Cuz? What we get? Come on, Cuz. He jumped back out the window. I jump out the window. Cuz. When I get out the window, he automatic. Come on, y'all. I'm still thinking to myself, now wait, hey, Cuz. You still ain't told us what we got yet. You still ain't told us what we got. And one thing for sure, two things for certain. He didn't go in, so he most definitely not finna get, you know what I'm saying, the equivalent to me and you. So finally we stop, he pulled out the money. He don't even count how much it is. He just off the top here. He give him $100, maybe $200. Boom, he turned around and give me $5. And the dude didn't say nothing because at that age, $200 was a lot of money. $500 was a lot of money. But at the same time, I'm still saying to myself, how much was it total, Cuz? Because I don't know if you counted the money running. I don't know if you counted, I don't know what you did. But you giving us cuts like you already knew how much it was. I said, hold on, Cuz. I said, well, how much you get? He said, man, let's go, man. He take out run. I'm still dancing. Now, Cuz gave me $500. Something ain't sitting right with me. You know what I'm saying? So let me check this out. Cuz go to the mall. He go shopping. Them folks come home. They see somebody done busted out their window, broke in their home, and there was some mud right by the window. So we tracked mud all through the house, right upstairs, straight to the spot where the money was coming up missing. And guess what? Look, common sense will tell you it's only one person to know. Bust out the window, run straight to where the money at. Clearly, it was the child that they had in foster care. So they called the police. They get the police on the line. The detectives come out there. Guess what? They do a full-fledged investigation. They go to this man's mama house, my little cousin, and they get him. And they take him down to the police department. And as he down at the police department, Cuz decides he wants to give them all of the details. He don't want to leave nothing or nobody out of the detail. Cuz they only caught you, Cuz. They only know it was you who knew where the money was at. You didn't have to put all the other information in. You could have literally just told them, yeah, I went and broke in, boo, boo, boo. They already caught you, Cuz. They already caught you. You know what I'm saying? Why is you giving them extra information, Cuz? So the police come to my mama's house. When the police come to my mama's house, it's something about a police knock versus a regular knock. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they got an extra 2 knocks or it's just something about the authority. The knock is very authoritative. You know what I'm saying? Dum, 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 dum. I said, I know that knock right there. And my mama is back there asleep, so I can't let them knock again. Because if they knock again, she might, who is that knocking? You know, I can't even afford that. You know what I'm saying? My ding, you know, I said, I hurry up, hit the door. What's up? I'm looking at him, he looking at me, we looking at each other. He said, how you doing, Joe? I'm good, what's going on? He said, your mom here? I said, nah, she ain't here right now, she at work. He says, who's here with you? I said, my older brother back there. I said, but he on the game playing. He said, oh. He said, what time your mom get out? I said, I don't know. He said, well, you take my card from me? He said, tell your mom, give me a call. I said, yeah, no problem. You want me to tell her what it was about? He said, yeah. He said, you know your cousin? He said his name. He said, we got him down to the police department today. He confessed and told us that y'all was with him when he broke into the house. I said, broke into the house? Who? Never broke into nobody's house. He said, well, I just need to talk to your mom. I can't talk to you because you're not old enough. And he said, when your mom get here, he said, have your mom give me a call. He said, well, I'm pretty sure, he said, because Devin gave us all of the details. He was like, I said, well, Betty, I closed the door. I said, it was a boom. When I closed the door, I said, did he just say Cuz gave him all the information? Man, I get on the car. This was way before cell phones. You know what I'm saying? Cell phones were here, but this is when everybody still had the house phone. So I went and grabbed that wireless house phone. Excuse me. I went and grabbed that wireless. What you doing, bro? I said, man, the police been over here? He said, yeah, man, my auntie finna take me down to the police department right now. I said, what she take you to the police department for? He said, what's the name? Told him everything, man. She talking about taking me down there. I said, tell her not to take you. He said, man, you already know how she is. I said, well, call me back when